Hello, this is Stephen Childs, founder of the Church of Fairness, the first religion that's based on evidence of things, not on some prior philosophy or religion or science that is attached to a belief. Science should not be attached to a belief. So, I'm seeing that we have a lot of group think and group talk going on. And everybody uses the same pattern of words, same group of words, same words that were defined by philosophers or religious teachers. So the definitions are arbitrary, and they're making divisions between this and that when there actually is no division of anything. So the concept of God that I have is it's reality itself. We're within it. It's the one that's all things. It's not divided. There's no division. There's no difference from metaphysical and physical. Why do they have to define something beyond physics of the mind? They refuse to accept that the mind is physicality. It's reality, and reality is physical. You can argue that it's not physical, and I can disagree. This is where the argument reduces to, as far as I can tell. There's the idea of idealism, Idealism is that consciousness creates matter. Physicalism is that, my definition, it doesn't. Consciousness does not create matter. So, my thinking is that from evidence, from observation, that the brain, the body and the brain are one thing. The brain has the body and the body has the brain. It's one thing. It's just an organ of the body. And the material body creates consciousness. This is what I think. So consciousness is not fundamental. Physicality is energy. It's all a type of energy because we know E equals mc squared. And energy is vibration in the wave. What's the wave? Well, there's the idea that there's a unified field, that all the waves are an aspect of that wave. What is a wave? It's I don't know. It's like an analogy is sound is the substrate air is the substrate for sound to exist within. You have to have air for sound to exist. So you have to have the field for anything to exist. And it might not actually exist. It seems to exist. Reality seems to be real. But science says it's non-local. And so local reality isn't real. Only looking at it from the perspective of the whole thing at once is it real. So it's beyond space and time. I don't have any evidence for what I'm saying, fact to prove it. I have lots of evidence that won't prove it. there's not anything that can be proven. It doesn't matter how much evidence you come up with. You can't prove anything to be an absolute fact. I think absolute truth is a thing, of course, because I'm a physicalist. So that's the thing. Physicality. The wave that is physicality. Maybe I'm wrong and the idealists are right. They think that some consciousness, some God, some person, some group of minds, or a singular mind, create material world. And maybe all of our minds create physical world to some degree. That could be true. With quantum entanglement, our mind is entangled in the material. So it acts that way even if it's not that way. It's like once in the beginning there was no mind, and the mind evolved through Darwinian evolution. And once there's mind that the body created with the brain, then the consciousness is everywhere, entangled in everything. So now the physicality is conscious because we're conscious. It's like one atom is one atom because of the other atoms. And the other atoms are the other atoms because of the one atom. It's like everything is one thing. It's indivisible. You can't take one atom away and have reality still be here. That's how connected it is. Now maybe there's a bigger reality that we're in, so you can take an atom from our universe and put it in another universe. And it leaves our universe at a deficit of one atom and the other one at it has had an atom added to it. Hopefully you realize this doesn't matter. There's a fact and we don't know what it is. And it doesn't matter what it is. We have to accept what it is. Whatever the absolute truth is, we have to accept it or fight against it. You're not going to change it. You don't determine what it is. No one does. It determines what we are. It determines what everything is. Thanks for listening.